Hey everyone, it's your old pal here, Bennie J Tails, Aqua Rat. I'm the leader of the CCDF, Chief City Defense Force, Special Operations Squad that is. Me and my team are qualified parachutists in military freefall and airborne operations. But my favorite, of course, is assembling our tactical dive team. We conduct a lot of our secret missions in the water. Our pressurized suits help us submerge into depths that most common rats have not ever seen before. Oh, but back to my qualifications. I am an expert fighter in jiu-jitsu, boxing, and Muay Thai. As a squad leader, I'm pretty quick on my feet and always ready to sacrifice for my team. It's my job, you know? Which rat is to use in what situation? Oftentimes, it requires a lot from my second-in-command. I put a lot of pressure on it. The amphibious war left me pretty angry with the frogs. I usually call them ribbits, but Pepper always tells me not to be a raticist. I love the city, and the rats here, they remember us winning the war. But we lost a lot of rats, so I don't like the attention too much, you know? Well, enough about this guy. I want to talk about my squad, and the first one I want to talk about is Pepper. She's our communications and navigational expert. Can memorize maps and blueprints, knows every water route, and she always comes equipped with the latest technology. She wears these huge glasses, and she's always nervous, you know? We gotta give her pep talks and everything to make sure she's okay. The only time Pepper is not nervous is when she's driving the iClock, but we'll get to that a little later. My next squad member is Jack. He's Pepper's twin brother. He's actually younger out of the twins. He's also our medic and surgical technician. At times, he uses holistic healing from old-world apotheric scrolls. He has little patience for wasting time. He's our most protected member on the team. Because of him being a medic, you know? We always gotta make sure that he's protected. Over here repeating myself, but I think you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. This guy can perform surgical operations right in the middle of a firefight. Holy rats, man. This guy is also great under pressure. Oh yeah, and another thing about old Jack. He's super protective of Pepper. If anybody messes with her, you ought to be expecting a knuckle sandwich. And I'm not talking about 5 knuckle sandwiches, I'm talking about like a whole 10. This guy right here is Munster, aka Mun for short. Mun is my best friend and confidant. We grew up together. We also joined the CCDF at the same time as privates. Mun is tall and muscular. He's an expert in engineering, demolition, and bridge building. He can create temporary forts, then provide the best cover and concealment. Mun is a patented inventor. He created these invisible small discs that can make our movement invisible. Mun is the only seasoned vet on the team, besides me. Mun also is the last surviving member from his old squad, back during the amphibious war. Now next is Queso. Queso's my team leader, or second in command. Witty, a charmer that barely loses his cool. However, he does speak Spanish when a little frustrated. Now, you want to talk about the best planner in Cheese City? Boom. This guy right here. Queso's a master of disguise. He can throw off our enemy. When we catch a bad guy, Queso usually can get them to talk and give up their position. Trust me, you don't want to know how he does it. But the team leader position is safe for the most well-rounded member of the team, and that's my second in command, Queso. There's also some people that are not my squad, but have a kind of influence on the city, you know? So I want to introduce them as well, so you kind of have an idea of who they are. This right here is Miss Cheddars. Oh, God bless her heart. Such a sweet soul. She's also the mayor's secretary, a middle-aged woman, but she cannot keep a secret to save her life. However, that works in your pal's favor here. At least when it comes to Mayor Limburger's shady dealings, she reveals it all. Slips me some intel, you know, since I look out for her son, Maz. Well, she's a multitasking genius and can complete tasks at a really rapid rate. I mean fast. The woman can do it all, you know? So, you gotta love Miss Cheddars. She's good for this. Now, like any good leader, I'm super protective of my team. And there's this little boy I look after. His name is Mozzarella. They call him Maz for short. I train him on the side, but I refuse to allow Maz to accompany us on any kind of missions, you know? He's too young. Maz comes from a single-parent family. Maz's father fought in the amphibious war, but was killed by the frogs. This was due to the cowardice of Mayor Limburger. Cheesy rat snake. Who was a supply sergeant at the time. Maz's father and I, we served together as privates before his death. Maz is also the son of Miss Cheddars. Crying out loud, this guy. Alright, people. Meet Mayor Limburger. Shady, greedy, fat, and he's always trying to step inside our affairs. Mayor Limburger stutters a lot. When he tells a lie, the citizens are scared to speak up at times because he gets irritated all easily. You see, Mayor Limburger was also in the amphibious war with us. But we'll just say, he wasn't the best soldier. Now he flaunts around Cheese City like some war hero. But those of us that were there, we know the truth. Mayor Limburger has connections and cronies, such as General Swisshead. That's how he got his position after the war in the first place. But he seems to be the only person that doesn't know everyone calls him Fat Rat behind his back. Rumor has it, he spearheaded the Red Alpha.
Excuse me there, Aqua Rat. Did you have an appointment today? I don't remember seeing you on my schedule. What is this? What do you want from here?
It's a rat, use a toilet. Oh, in peace. Get out of here, Aqua Rat.
Oh, General Swisshead. Freaking loser. Well, how can I say it about him? Maybe, I don't know, pencil pushing dodo bird? I don't know. The guy's got a complex, see? On our downtime, General Swisshead likes to come in our barracks with his chest all puffed out like, for the most part, he quotes CCDF regulations, but he can't say without yelling. Old General Shorty Pants is always trying to catch us doing something wrong. He never gives my team credit for anything. I think it's because we work directly for someone else. But maybe I'll tell you guys this later, who that person really is. But God, I can tell you what, he's definitely better than this General Shorty Pants Swiss head guy.
You're supposed to have on the proper socks.
Can't stand him.
Get in line, soldier, and get right.
This is the eye clock. Like its name, it's shaped like an eye. This is a mini submarine pod. The eye clock can submerge about 3,000 feet below sea level. This machine comes equipped with the directional 12, 3, 6, and 9 controls. Altogether, we can fit 16 members. Pepper's the main rat that pilots because she's the best one. The eye clock has a secret lever that allows it to fly 30,000 above ground level as well, with the visible cloaking. The pod moves like one of those UFOs from our unclassified documents at miraculous speeds. The pod can also teleport in the air, but not in the sea. Huh. Well. If it isn't the mighty Red Alpha. Now this right here is a team from a result of a bad science experiment. It took the vitamin D from their bodies, straight out of their cells. This made them no longer rats, but lab mice that feel a little pain, with infrared eyes, giving them excellent vision in the dark. Many things about them are still a secret. I'll tell you what, Mayor Limburger has kept a tight lid on this project since launching it. But I don't really trust these guys, but they're here for the team. Now, one of our special operations guys in the early days, before the war and during it, wind up becoming president. And that right there It's Mr. Ricotta. Oh, excuse me. President Ricotta. He's where we get all our secret missions and orders from. And I tell you what, you execute when this guy gives you a command. You never ask too many questions. Now, word has it, he's got some secret ties in the mob. And he's had them for a very long time. Maybe even predating his military career. I don't know. But I just know he gives us a job and we execute.
Yeah, baby. Comics on the go, bro.